I'm Cape Jewel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly comic book show where we take deeper, more in-depth looks at the coolest and most happening comic book storylines going on today. And on this week's show, we're going to be taking a closer look at Daredevil, issue number 4. The Man Without Fear is teaming up with Steve Rogers, and this is going to be a much deeper shade of red, white, and blue. So, as the comic opens, Daredevil is in Captain America's old neighborhood, hunting down a bunch of criminals who are supplying the local gangs with high-powered explosives. Even though Steve doesn't wear the old Star-Spangled Man costume anymore, he is still very much a hero and very much hooked up to all the goings-on. Daredevil is, of course, more than happy to help Steve clear out his old haunt, but the thing is, it was actually Matt who called him. Why, you might be asking, was he looking for direction? No, he feels quite guilty, and as we find throughout the course of this story, Steve no longer remembers that Daredevil is Matt Murdock. Heck, he doesn't even remember that he's blind for that matter. The story is also intercut with Matt meeting with Ten Fingers. This crazy cult leader goes on about how he's a good guy, how he's actually doing God's work in Chinatown. The disenfranchised come to him when they can't come to no one else. He's using the power he stole from the Hand to do good in the world, and isn't that all anyone could ask for? This conversation clearly rocks Matt to the core and definitely hits upon his old Catholic guilt. He always thought of his amazing powers as a gift from God, and to not use them for justice would, be a sin in its own right. And to think an evil villain like Ten Fingers has basically the same thought process, well, that makes Matt sick to his stomach. Matt makes short, bloody work of everyone guarding the bomb factory, but as he gets closer to the bosses, they decide to light their stockpile ablaze, going to take the entire building, maybe even the whole block with them if Daredevil can't defuse the bomb. And while all this is going on, Samuel goes to the Church of the Ten Fingers to try and reason with his mother, saying that if the Hand ninjas attacked them before, it's only a matter of time till they come back, and they're not going to stop till Ten Fingers and everyone who protects him is dead. Sadly, Samuel's mom is totally drinking the Ten Fingers Kool-Aid, and it seems that he and her are in something of a relationship, so she tells her son to straighten up and fly right and understand all the good that this creep is doing for Chinatown. It's at that point Samuel reveals to his mother that he's Blind Spot, Daredevil's apprentice and the one who helped break up their meeting the night before. Needless to say, Mom is none too happy. Steve attempts to walk Daredevil through the diffusion of the bomb, but as I mentioned before, he doesn't know that Daredevil is Matt Murdock, doesn't even know that he's blind, and when Daredevil cannot see the color of the cords, he simply just grabs one of the bomb makers and tells him to turn it off or else he goes up with him. And as the comic winds down, our heroes save the day. Matt desperately wants to confess to Steve what he did and why he can't remember, but he cowards out at the last minute. And so this mystery looks to continue a mystery. On the final page, we can see Samuel's prediction was right on the money because the Hand returns once again to seek revenge on Ten Fingers and his church. Daredevil number 4 is a really solid done-in-one story. It's interesting to see Cap and Daredevil hang out for a bit. It's a pairing I wouldn't think of, but one that actually works pretty well. Guilt is a major theme of this issue. Both Samuel and Matt are positively swimming in guilt. I dig too that when talking to Captain America, Daredevil refers to Blind Spot as an apprentice. Not a sidekick, not an intern, but an apprentice. Solid action, great dialogue, moves the story forward and deepens the mystery. I like this one quite a bit. I would give it a very solid 8.5 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll feel like checking out some more videos I have on offer here at Cape Jewel.